everyone. I'm Priya Kaur. Welcome to our course, The Secret of a Phenomenal Relationship, Day 7. How are you today? How are you today? How do you feel? Now we have 7 days. Are you enjoying this journey? So far, I'm really enjoying the journey with you. I'm going to speak every day with you. And you feel more knowledgeable. You feel more realizations where you were wrong, how you can correct yourself. What do you feel? What do you feel? Happy. You so far, how's your relationship now? Maybe we can do just exercise before we start this session, this training, this journey, 0 to 10. What do you think? Where are you now? 0 is a no passion in the relationship. Number 10 is a very high level passion. 4 and 5 is in medium. What do you think where you are now? How was the meditation yesterday which we did? You forgive your partner, you forgive your loved one. How do you feel after this session? I felt amazing when I did the session with you. Okay, another thing before we can start the session, I always speak with you. If you really want to unlock your infinite power, you can book a coaching session with me, 1-to-1. We have a 90 days coaching program. Another thing, if you need extra help, you need extra support, you can book a coaching session with me so I can help you more deeply. I can support you more if you some kind, because you listen this video, you started the journey. I know you have so many challenges during this journey. You have so many questions, you don't know how to answer these questions. If you need kind of challenge, you can book a coaching session with me. Or if you really want to control your life or really want to create abundant love, success in your life, you can join our 90 days coaching program, how to unlock your infinite power, how you immediately control your life. Okay, before start, same. Now we can start this session. Before we're going to start this session, just say something. Think about a lovely moment in your relationship, in your life, when you feel loved. How do you know when you're loved? How do you know? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Okay, you think about and you can listen little. No story. This is a real event. Someone coming to see me. One person's husband coming to see me. He said to me, I'll look after my wife very well. I always buy for her expensive gift, handbags, makeup. I always take her luxury holidays. We always book nice hotel. I just give her 100% comfort and certainty. I give everything what I can do. I always take her meal, nice restaurants, nice places. We just everything, all when come her birthday, anniversary, I always buy her expensive jewelry. And I say, what's all women wants the expensive jewelry, holiday, expensive bag. That's right. And I say, what's the problem? She say, my wife always feel terrible, angry, and she feels unloved most of the time. And I don't know where I'm wrong. I don't know how can I fix this. I says, okay. I say, I'm doing everything for her, but she still feel terrible and feel unloved. And she always say to me, you don't love me. And sometimes she feel terrible, she feel unloved. Don't know why she felt this. Even she doesn't know either. I say, okay. I ask that question to the person. I say, how do you know when you are loved? He say, I feel loved when I go, someone buy a nice present for me, especially expensive present for me, or take me for nice meal and we go visit an expensive places. I think I feel loved. And especially someone buy for me nice shirts, expensive designing clothes, then I feel loved. I say, okay, it's nice. Then I say, how do you know when your wife loved? You say, probably she likes expensive stuff, has a reason I bought her, has a reason I feel loved, she loved the same way. I say, no. I just only say to her, just ask a simple question to your wife when you get home. Ask her, how do you know when you are loved? Do you know what her wife answered the questions? She said to me, what do you think? What wife questioned the answer? What she said, what do you think? What do you think? She said, I feel love when my husband tells me he loves me and say to me love you regularly basis without buy any expensive stuff. Just say want. I feel loved when you look into my eyes and you say I love you, you're beautiful. When you kiss on my forehead, then I feel loved. She said, I don't want this materialistic stuff. I want your touch. I want your closeness. When you touch me, when you look into my eyes, when you say to me, love you, I feel loved. What have you noticed? Her husband provide everything what he can do, but he was doing mistake, or he can say that maybe that he was see the wrong. He doesn't know the unknowing he was doing the mistake. He doesn't provide anything what his wife needed. She just needs her touch, feeling. Look into eyes. When he say, I say, I feel loved. When you go to work and you kiss on my forehead, look into my eyes, I love you, my darling. She said, I feel loved. When you come home, I want you kiss on my forehead, then I feel loved. Do you see how important understanding your partner's language, communication way, and how precisely we need to know our love language and our partner's love language. If our outcome is to feel fulfilled and cause our partner to feel fulfilled. Right? Are you with me? If you find yourself feeling angry at someone, for example, there is a good chance that your love language and the other person's love language do not match. Right? You accept something else and you're getting something else. In this session, we're going to discover your and your partner's love language. How your partner understands the love language. How does she feel it? Right? Are you ready to understand your love language and your partner's love language? When we started the session, I asked the question, how do you know when you are loved? Write it down. How do you know when you are loved? Okay, I felt loved. Think about it. I felt love when someone said to me, or my husband said to me, look into my eyes, say, Oh, I'm proud of you. I love you. I know you can do this. I feel loved, especially when my kids, they hug me, they cuddle me, they say, oh, Mama, I love you. I miss you. I feel loved. I feel special. I feel needed. This is, I feel love. And when my husband has a different to get the love. This way, we have to understand our love language and our partner's love language. Okay, now you can, if you sit down, stand up, stretch your body, stretch your body, stretch your body, stretch your body, stretch your body. Take a deep breath, stretch your body, stretch your body. Do you know how to stretch your body? It was last time when I was training online, I say stretch your body. The one person said to me, how can I stretch my body? I don't know how to do. I don't know. Hopefully you know how to stretch your body. If you know, you can Google it, how to stretch your body. Okay? It's fine. And now we can start a session. In today's session, the power of connection. Rekindling intimacy with your lover. We will explore so far the fourth master relationship skills of reclaiming playfulness, presence and passion. Once you have the basis of heartfelt understanding, giving and trust, the next leap to deva into passionate intimacy. Often we think that we are giving our partner what is most important and what they really want. And surprise, to find that your love is not received in the way that you indeed, or your partner is not getting the kind of love and attention that she or he needed from you, even though you are a loving and caring person. I'm going to ask another exercise. If you have a kids, do this exercise with your kids. Especially when I feel loved, when my parents, because I'm from Indian cultures, when my father touched my head, they saw my put. In Punjabi we can say, so my daughter, my lovely daughter, I feel loved. When my father touched my head and said, oh, she's my lovely daughter, you're my lovely daughter, I feel loved. I can say my father felt love when I praised him. I said, Dad, you give me everything what I really want. When I was baby, you provide everything. I think he feel proud himself. He feel loved. Now, if you have kids, ask your kids this question: how do you know when you are loved? I know they have probably different answers than your answer. Okay, now, do you want to feel that passion like you did on the first day you met? You maybe read to listen and give. You just read, maybe she likes that, and give. How do you know what it is that your partner wants? How do you know? How does your partner best understand what you're trying to give? When addressing lack of passion in a relationship, you must clear on what is your partner truly need from you. If they don't know how to communicate it, same I told you that, or when the husband provides everything to her, but still they don't have passion, she feels unloved, no cuddle, hug, nothing, no appreciations, and I say, he don't know how to communicate. What do you think? I can see our mind understands three languages, okay? If I say, maybe this is a don't make pink elephant in your head. Don't think about pink elephant in your head. When I say don't think about pink elephant in your head. When I say that, what was happening in your mind? I know you probably make pink elephant picture. Okay, if I say, think about your mom. Think about your mom. What do you think of your mom? Her voice in her head, or her picture, or feeling? What do you feel? Because our mind can communicate 3 ways. Our mind probably create a picture in our head, or maybe sound for someone, auditory, and kinesthetic, meaning feeling. Is your partner more of an auditory person who likes to talk and listen? He is like a auditory mind, talk and listen. Or they more receptive to visual input, preferring lots of eye contact? Maybe person like to eye connect, because when you speak, because sometimes you say, oh, I think I prefer eye contact when I speak with you. When I speak with someone on the phone, I say, listening me, you're on the phone, I'm speaking with you, and you're on the phone. It's really annoying me. Eye contact, or seeing your word put into action. Perhaps your partner prefer kinesthetic communications, meaning feeling, touch, and needs a physical reassurance on top of verbal communications. For example, when you say to love you your partner, maybe he likes touch, kiss on forehead, cheeks, or lips, then he feels loved. If you can't speak their love language, you will find that no passion in your relationship will be an ongoing issue. If you don't know your husband or your partner or he or she think kinesthetic, auditory, or visual, this is a 3 way they communicate. Now we have to pay attention to your partner's communication cause. If you know their perspective, you can adjust your communication style to work in tandem with their, and ultimately find how to get passion back in your relationship by being sensitive to each other's needs. You will both get more of the excitement and affection you want. See, I say, if you know your husband how he feel loved, if you know how your wife feel loved, you just do the same way, which you like. I can say I like this example. For example, you go to the doctor. A doctor will understand you have a stomach problem, and doctor give you the headache tablet. What do you feel then? You will be annoyed. Same in the relationship. If your partner needs a love or you give something else, you have to understand that. What do you feel if your stomach's sore and a doctor give you headache tablet? What do you feel? You say, oh, he's so stupid. He doesn't understand me. How make him doctor? What you probably you say that. Same. And that's why we have to understand partners' communications. We have to understand their inner walls so we can give them what they really want. Then you see, that's why maybe you hear this word, you never understand me. You never understand me. How often you have heard this word, or how often you say to your partner, you never ever understand me, what I really want. Especially the kids say the often is, Mommy, you don't understand me. Or your girlfriend saying, you never understand me, how much I love you, how much I care you. You say, really? I've never noticed you care me. You get her. Now, we have to do. This is a very powerful and simple exercise. While you're on the same page, have you noticed, oh, I did everything for him, he still don't understand. They say, you really did it. Everything what I want? You get it? They say, once you are on the same page as your partner, you can work to better understand how to meet each other's need. This manifests in as many ways as there are people, but they all come back to 6 human needs. We have to understand this 6 human needs. Now we're going to work on 8 ways to improve communication and more fulfillment in your lives. Are you ready to learn this? Are you ready? Say yes. Say yes. Are you ready to learn this? Now you can think about any funny moment in your life when your partner really needs something, you give something else. What do you think? Maybe, for example, if you go to the restaurant and have you ordered a curry, chicken curry, the person bought a lamb curry. What do you feel then? What do you laugh or you cry? Same in our relationship. When we need love or you give something else. You give them love, but your perception or your partner's perceptions. Now you want to 8 ways to improve communication and find more fulfillment in your relationship. What we need in the relationship, we need a connection. Connection, right? What we want, why we communicate with people? Connection. Then we connect with people. We all crave it, connection. We seek it through family and friends, but often our intimate relationships are where we expect to find the most connection. When we don't, we feel misunderstood. We let these negative emotions lead to arguments, or worse, we stop communicating at all. But then see, the person doesn't understand me. What's the point I'm going to say to them? Communicating in a relationship is essential to having a happy, healthy relationship. I'm repeating it. Communications in a relationship is essential to having a happy, healthy relationship, and isn't about making small talk. Asking your partner how their day went is nice. If you say, how was your day? It's nice. But if you want an extraordinary relationship, you must dig deeper. Learning how to communicate in a relationship about fulfilling your partner's need to improve communication in your relationship. You must discover how to listen, not how to talk. We hardly listen, people. We just talk. The key to communication in a relationship, the biggest misconception about how to communicate with your partner is that communication is the same as talking or making conversation. Communication in the relationship is a core, is about connecting and using your verbal, written, and physical skill to fulfill your partner's need. Okay, maybe I can really share this is communications. How is communications matter? Okay, for example, if your birthday, someone sends you text, happy birthday. I say, okay, send me text, happy birthday. But if especially person coming to see you and look into your eyes and say happy birthday to you, hold your hand or kiss your forehead, what do you feel? You have a different connection. You have different feeling rather than text or rather than touch, rather than eye contact. But another thing, if you're on the phone, for example, you sit in front of me or your partner sit in front of you, he's on the phone and he says, happy birthday today. You have a nice day. What do you feel? What's missing? Connection. Because we're human, we need a connection. Has a reason we go in the relationship. It's about connecting, using your verbal, written, and physical skill to fulfill your partner's need. It's not about making small talk. It's about understanding your partner's point of view, offering support, and letting your partner know you are the number one fan for them. First, if you really want to be master in the communication in the relationship, you must identify your communication style. You have to understand their communication style. When they speak, what picture they create in their mind, what sound they create in their mind, what feeling they create in their mind. We have to understand. Just no big rocket science. No, it's a big lot of work. Only 3 things you understand. What they create do they create a picture in their mind? Do they create a sound in their mind? Do they create a feeling in the mind? They say, just speak it that way. Before you know and learning how to improve communication in a relationship, you need to realize that not everyone has the same communication preference. Some people like to talk, some prefer touch, and others are more visual or respond better to gift giving than an outward discussion or feeling. You probably know which communication style you prefer. What about your partner? What about your partner? I really want to share this experience because this is the last time one person come to see me. Her wife she cried. She said, my husband never loved me. She said, he never buy any present for me. Then husband come to say, I always give her money. Always give her money. She can buy anything. She said, no, I want you buy too for me. I don't want the money. Even you can buy in the pawn store, you can buy one thing. Just buy something. I don't need the money. I want the gift. You get it? Has a reason. Understand. This is a very important topic. This is a vital topic for you. Understand how your partner communicate. How is a feeling. You have to understand how you can give them what they really want. You can figure out how do you know when they are loved. Okay? Communication in a relationship are the different. Effective communication with your partner will come from acknowledging this. Your partner may be telling you exactly what they need, but you have to understand to how they convey this information to you. If there is a miscommunication, you will miss the opportunity to build trust and intimacy, and you will both feel frustrated. Because last time we covered the skill trust and respect. If you have a misunderstanding, how you can build the respect, how you can build the trust. When striving to learn how to communicate better, try watching your partner respond to different perspective cues over a day or two. Just think about when you communicate with your husband, wife, and your partner. Does he or she seem to respond most to seeing and watching, hearing and talking, or touching and doing? For example, if your partner is more responsive to language, tone, and other auditory cue, making lots of eye contact. Think about it when you speak with your partner, how often your partner eye contact and gently facial expression may not be communicating as much to them as you think. You're sending signal but they are not picking up them. On the other hand, if you find that you are an auditory person and your partner is a kinesthetic person, remember that saying I love you make not enough. Reinforce you love with touch and remember to do so often. I'm repeating again, kinesthetic person have to feel the stuff. He's feeling, he's a feeling. If I say it's a auditory stuff, he says just I need to love you. I can say first you can identify your communication style. Visual, I see what you mean. How often you say I see what you mean? Kinesthetic, it feels to me like. Auditory, I hear what you're saying. Think about. Okay, you think about anything, just maybe you can close the eyes. Just think anything. Maybe you think about the future. Just we can think about your future. Think about any past. When you really feel loved. When you really felt loved. How do you feel? You feel visual feeling, someone say to you, and it feel like you kinesthetic, you're feeling sensation in your body. And auditory, I hear what you're saying. Or another example, you can think someone kiss on your cheeks. Your boyfriend or girlfriend kiss on your cheeks. What do you give the meaning? What do you give the meaning? When someone kiss on your cheek, what do you give the meaning? So I see, he kissed me. It feels like he kissed me. Or auditory, you have sensation in your body. Sorry, auditory, just you hear the only sound. You just only hear the kiss sound, or you felt it, or you see it. Think about, close eyes, think about for 2 seconds, identify your communication style. Understand that. This is another example. Now you can shake your body. Just shake your body and take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Now say, I love you. What does this word mean to you and your partner? I love you. What does it mean? This word you see, or you feel, or you hear. Someone kiss you or someone say you, I love you. What does this word mean to you and your partner? Then you can understand their communication way. Are you with me? You get it? Hopefully you get your communication style. You kinesthetic, you auditory, or you visual. What is your communication style? Visual, kinesthetic, auditory. You say, I hear. You kiss me. I hear the sound. You kissed me. I feel this feeling inside. Visual, I see you kissed me. Or I know you say I love me. You said to me I love you. How you feel it when someone say you love you. Identify your communication skill. Now maybe you can say 2 seconds, close eyes. Feel this moment when your loved one kissed you first time. How you felt it. You see, you feel, or you hear. You feel in your body sensation, or you just hear the sound, or you feel it. Maybe you can stop the video, you can do exercises. Okay, now we can go second point, discover your partner's need. How do you know when someone fill your needs, meet your needs? How do you know? We already know there are 6 fundamental needs. They are all human shared, but each of us push these needs in a different order to meet with our core value. Once you discover which need matter the most or to your partner, you will know how to communicate with your partner and in a way that satisfies and fulfills them. I already told you what's important to us. Fulfilled. Our outcome in the relationship needs a fulfillment. Why we are angry? When we feel empty. Right? The first human need is the certainty. It is a need that drives us to seek our pleasure and avoid pain, stress and emotional risk. Certainty. First need is a certainty. Ask yourself these questions. How secure is my partner feeling in our relationship? Give the score 0 to 10. How secure is my partner feeling in our relationship? Well, we all find safety. and comfort in different things. Be open with your partner about what gives them certainty and make them feel stable. Okay, now you say, I know he's very comfortable. Maybe you feel comfort. You sat on the chair, you can just comfortable. Now you have to figure out when the comfort words, what your partner make the picture in his or her head, in his mind. Ask them, you can ask them, how do you know when you feel comfortable? Very simple. Ask the question, how do you know when you feel comfortable? She say, okay, I feel comfortable. Maybe she give you the answer. Write the question when you find out your partner is comfortable in the relationship. Ask, how do you know when you are comfortable, you're with me? Ask the question. You probably get the answer. Try next time, make them comfortable. You find a way. Amazing enough? It's very easy. And second human need, the fact communication relationship is a need of variety. Uncertainty isn't always scary. But if you know how to communicate with your partner, relationship need healthy challenge that allow partner to grow together. As you learn how to communicate better, you will find the variety keep things fun, exciting with your partner. Now you can ask the questions. Please make a note. How do you know when you're excited? Ask two questions. How do you know when you're excited? Or ask yourself, how do I know when I'm excited? That's a very powerful question. I'm repeating it. How do you know when you're excited? And ask, how do you know when I'm excited? Very simple. Ask the question your partner when you see him, or ask yourself first, then you know. How do you know when I'm excited? Ask the partner. Very simple. Just talk. How do you know when you're excited? Then you figure out. Next time, do the same way. Which way they like. That's right. It's very simple, and it's very easy. Significance is much better than math, Oh my god. Okay, when I see math picture, it's very, I don't like it. I always think math is quite tough. This is my trainings, a way I try to make it simple. Make it simple. I can make it simple and simple. Then our third need is a significance. We all need felt unique and important. Communication is a key to this practical desire because your partner need to know that you need them in a signaler way that they fulfill your need is way that only they can. How do you demonstrate to your partner? Not just tell them they are significant to you. You can show them loving touch, offering them support when they need it, and spending quality time with them. Okay, maybe you already gave the but he has totally different. Now you can ask me, how do you know when you feel significance? Ask the questions. How do you know when you feel significance? Probably he or she will tell you. Then you do it. Your partner will be happy, feel loved, fulfilled. The fourth basic human need is connection and love. We already know that every human needs to feel connection. Every human needs to feel connected with others. Effective communication in a relationship lets us know that we are loved and can make us feel at most alive. But because of love can cause pain like nothing else can. I know love always gives happiness and pain. Too often we automatically say I love you in order to solve a conflict, especially in the relationship with our partner, and forget to show love in a real tangible way that speaks to our partner's need. Now we have to find our partner's love and connections language. Observe this pattern constantly. Show your partner that you love them every day in a way that speaks to their personal preference and needs. Learning how to improve communication in a relationship about realizing what language your partner best understands and give them love in a way. I'm repeating again this. Your partner best understand and giving them love in that way. Now you can ask very simple question to your partner. How do you know when you are loved? How do you know when you connected with me? How do you know when you feel loved? You probably get the answer. Then you can do it the way, which way they like. Next, our growth. Growth is a fifth human need. The human experience is one of motion, and without constant growth, our relationship becomes stable. We constantly grow. The different paths that interest us the most, whether they are emotional, intellectual, spiritual, or otherwise, your partner has a need for growth as much as you do. Shai, are you agree with me? And when we learn how to communicate better, we can also learn how to better grow together. When was the last time you support your partner's growth in the area that he or she is most passionate about? Think about how can you continue to support them to the fullest? What do you think? How can you continue to support them to the fullest? You can ask them. They're passionate. What is most passionate about? What she most like in her life? Where she want growth? She want emotional growth? She want intellectual growth? She want spiritual growth? Ask her. Figure out. Ask her, how do you know when you're growing in your life? Ask a simple question. How do you know when you are growing in your life? Ask her, then she will tell you. Support her, he or she. The sixth final need is contribution and giving. Remember, the secret to living is giving. Contribution is our source of meaning. It determines who we become and our legacy, who we are and our role in the world. Consider what you give to your partner and how you give more. Are you giving your time? Now you notice, are you giving your time? Your individual attention, your undivided attention. Now when you speak with your partner, how often you do eye contact? How often you kiss? How often you hug? How often you touch? The benefit of the doubt, a second chance. When communication in a relationship is strong, both partners are able to continuously come up with new and better way contribute to others' happiness. What do you think? How you can contribute up to your partner's life? More time, more listen, more understanding? What do you think? So far, we discover in this session how to understand your partner's language and how to fulfill your needs and find out what they really need. I'm repeating again. You have to understand your partner's language. Is he visual? Is he kinesthetic? Or he's auditory? Understand. I hopefully you understood your communications. How is your communication style? I hope you get the answer as well. And now we're going to another point. This is a very powerful as well. This is the power of deep listening. The power of deep listening. Have you ever spoken to someone who made you feel like you were the only person in the world at the moment? I'm repeating again this question. Have you ever spoken to someone who made you feel like you were the only person in the world at the moment? How you feel? Who seemed truly engaged and interested in every word that came out of your mouth? How did that make you feel important, understood? What do you think? If someone do communicate that way and listen to you that way, what do you feel? You feel important? You feel understood? You have significance? This is a power of deep listening. Deep listening is a more than valuable social habit. It is a transformative communication tool. With deep listening, you're not only allowing yourself the time and space to fully engage what your conversation partner is saying, you can actually encourage him or her to feel heard and speak more openly and honestly. Maybe now you can close eyes. Be honest. How often do you listen to someone very seriously? Think about. I think hardly, right? Or what do you think? Think about. And now you can open the eyes and stretch your body. I'd like to ask another question. What does it mean for you deep listening? When I say deep listening, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? I can say there are 4 steps, 4 skill, 4 step 2 of deep listening. Number 1 is eye contact, non-verbal feedback, presence, connection. Number 1 is a deep listening, eye contact. By maintaining good eye contact, you are demonstrating to your conversation partner that you really engaged and entrust in what he or she is saying. A good guideline to follow is the 80-20 rule, in which 80% of the time your eyes are meeting your speaking partner and 20% of the time your eyes are rounding as you gathering information you say. I think another thing maybe to eye contact. Have you noticed how when you speak with someone you have deeply eye contact? When they just round their eyeball, that's meaning they're thinking, they're gathering information. 80% to eye contact, 20% you gathering the information in your head. Have you noticed that? Okay, now I can say this is eye contact is very important in any relationship, maybe work and any with kids, with your boss, with your staff. For example, maybe at work when you speak with your staff, if your staff doesn't do eye contact with you, what do you feel? You feel neglected, you feel ignored, just meaning the person isn't interested your conversation, especially when you speak with your customers, speak with your clients, and where they just look at the phone and they don't listen to you. That means they are not fully engaged and interested in your project. Same. When you speak with your partner, how often do you do eye contact? When people come to see me, I just ask a simple questions. I say, when you speak with your partner, how often you do eye contact. Some people, they say maybe hardly we do eye contact when we speak each other. Then I give them very simple exercise. I say, look, every morning and night, you have to do exercise. 2 seconds, look into each other's eyes. Do this exercise. Sometimes when I do this exercise with couple, they look into each other's eyes, they started crying. What they're doing for so many years, they unseen each other, but they staying together. But in their mind, they ignore each other. This is, I can say, deep listening, eye contact, must look, use it. This meaning you're fully engaged and interested in what he or she saying to you. Try it next time when you speak to your partner. Observe this, how often they eye contact with you, okay? Presence. Okay, I really want to ask though these questions. Presence. Okay, when you eat the food, how often are you present on the dining table? Have you thought about? When you eat your food, how often are you present on the dining table? You know, when I ask these questions, very few people present on the dining table. They're eating, but their mind somewhere else, maybe in the office, I don't know, somewhere else. Now, when you have a dinner today, watch yourself. When you have your dinner, you presenting, you are present there. The average person speaks between 135 and 160 words per minute. But the average person's brain works between 400 and 600 words minutes. This meaning 135 and 160 words per minute. But the average person's brain works between 400 600 words per minute. Oh my God, we have so many thoughts. This means your mind is going to lot faster than your conversation. Partner's mouth, which makes it easy for mind to drift. It's up to stop your mind from shifting away from the conversation and to fully and truly present. Not only will you able to fully engage, well, what your partner say, you will be able to respond in kind, which make them feel appreciated and understood. Sometimes, same, just like example, you're having your dinner, your body is there, but your mind somewhere else. Now, when you speak with your partner, you must be present there. Now you check your behavior, observe yourself, how often you are present there when your partner speak with you. How often you fully engage what your partners say. This. I know it takes time to change a pattern, but when you're aware with this, you can change it. Non-verbal feedback. There's nothing worse than speaking to someone who gave you verbal feedback. It's like talking to a wall. Make the effort to give the occasional smile or other sign of recognition to your conversation partner. These non-verbal cues may seem small, but have tremendous impact by showing your interest, understanding and involvement in conversation. Have you noticed that when we speak with baby, when you speak with your children, even our parents, when they speak with us, but we never say to them no, but our body language say, I don't care what you're saying. Have you noticed that? Non-verbal feedback. Sometimes maybe your staff, have you noticed that? They don't say anything, but you can see their body language, they don't agree with you. This means your non-verbal feedback is really important when you speak with your partner. How you use your body language. Show interest, show boring, show involvement. You have to think about your body language. Connection. Why we need a relationship? Because we need a connection. Deep love connection. Why we communicate with people? Then we connect with people. I say connection is really important in our relationship. When you are speaking one-to-one, let someone position your body in a way that creates a safe and welcome space for him or her to speak openly. Sometimes when you speak with your partner, he doesn't bother. He's very tired. His shoulders down, and he doesn't bother. He's okay. Especially when you shake the hand with someone, there's ooh, but when you shake the hand, saying with power, with welcome. So you have to check your body language, how you stand, how you sit down when you speak with your partner. This is a silent message. This looks small, what tremendous impact. Maybe the partner don't say you anything, but they observe your body language, interest in their conversation, fully engaged. What will happen? The partner will shut down. Partner won't share with you anything. They can shut themselves. They won't share anything with you. Number 4, be honest and open. Being honest and open should be at the top of the list. How to improve communication in a relationship. What do you think? How much important be honest and open in the relationship? What do you think? Especially in the communication. Being honest and open should be at the top of the list of how to improve communication in a relationship. Say what you mean and make you feeling and your needs clear. Retraining from conflict. Same. Think about when you have why you have conflict. I already say you, if you find yourself feeling angry at someone, for example, there is good chance that communication and other person's communication don't match. Try, be honest. Think about how often you're honest with your partner when he or she shares the idea with you. You say, yeah, okay. How often you say that? Maybe you can't say all the time yes, but when you disagree with your partner, you must be able to trust that what you say will be heard and respected, and so does your partner. I know most of the time, because when you give them honest feedback, your partner's angry with you. You feel hurt. There has a reason you don't tell them what do you think. But I can say, if your partner says you something, respect it. Hear it. If you and your partner, or both of you have conflict, you may find yourself burying your emotion to please each others and avoid problem. I think this has happened most of the time. I think I really share this example when your wife come and get ready. Maybe I know she look overweight, and you say, you have to say, look sexy, you look beautiful, you look hot. If you say, you gained the weight, really? You think I'm look fatty? We have started argument. Now sometime I can say, I can understand that. If you can give them honest feedback, conflict can start. As a reason, you always they say, I wrote a quote somewhere, I don't remember where I read it. They say, if you want keep your wife happy, if you want to make successful your marriage life, always say your wife, you're beautiful, even she look like a truck. I guess this is no okay. You have to be honest, because sometimes you have to think about, hopefully, because give them honest feedback, honest communication with your partner. I hope then You shut your emotions. You don't want to share these emotions. I know this is okay for temporarily, but with the long term, you're going to shut your feeling. You're not going to share with your partner. If your partner, he or she says something, listen it, because at the moment I can say your fault. It has a reason your partner shut down because you don't listen them. When they say something, you disrespect them. You start conflict. I can say this is that tough point. You have to fix yourself. When they say them, respect it. Next time they will respect your feedback. The happiness and intimacy you used to share will regularly, and it will make the relationship with it instead of ignoring issues. It's crucial that you both learn how to communicate better each other. Okay, just if you have any problem, just sit down and talk with it. Don't hold in your heart. It's going to be grow bigger and bigger. It's not going to be small, it's going to be bigger. 5. Be present in your relationship. To improve communication in relationship and truly understand what your partner is telling you, be present. Put time aside and dedicate yourself 100% communicating with your partner. They should truly feel that they have your full attention and that they are your number one priority. I can say this is a very good way to show your partner is a first priority for you. I think this is the best way to show this. Sometime maybe you hear and maybe on the call you say, I don't worry, I will take a call later on. First I won't listen to you. What do you think? What do you feel if someone do it with you? You feel important. You feel respected. You feel fully engaged. Try and think about 100% communication with your partner. They should truly feel they have fully attentions. Is it difficult to listen and fully present, aware and mindful when you're angry and stressed or working on things that take time away from your relationship? Try, I can understand you're tired, you're angry, but you don't want to listen because you're already exhausted. You have so many thoughts in your mind. This is a part of life. What is important to realize that is not an excuse for neglecting communication in relationship. Remember that intimacy, love and trust are built when times are hard, not when they're easy. When the easy time, everyone's happy. But when you're hard time, then you figure out who's with you, who loves you. If we give up at every sign of resistance, we would never progress. I just only want to say, grab these opportunities to learn how to deal with conflict and stress in a healthy manner and watch as you grow and flourish with your partner. Number 6 point, let things go. What do you think? How much important is let things go? Because when you stay in one house, so many things happen. You have to let it go. You have to learn this let it go. I can say most of the time these days argument, I call you, you didn't answer my call. I text you, you didn't answer my call. We know the person most of the time. This is a big issue in most relationship. How to communicate better is about more than saying the right thing. You should also be aware of your body language. You could offer the loving and supportive word in the word to your partner. I can say this is when your husband or partner come home from the work, how you treat, how you communicate with your partner, how your body language when you speak with partner. You have to think about how you welcome to your partner, your husband come home, or your wife come home, how you welcome. Give them a hug, cuddle, kiss. Show them, oh, welcome to home. How you show them. Or you just maybe hold the phone call. I called him. He or she didn't answer my call. Just hold it. Don't speak with them. Give them silent treatment. You have to think about it. Check your communication style. How you speak. How to communicate in a relationship. Mean listening, loving and supporting with your all being. Learn towards your partner. Keep your face relaxed and open and touch things in gentle manner. When you come home, how you touch your partner, how you cuddle them. Show them through all your words, action, expression that you are the number one fan, even if you are in conflict. But it's tough, but you can do this because you love your partner. You can do anything. Bring the love and passion in your life. Number 7, grateful for your partner. If you want to be happy in your relationship, if you're unhappy in your relationship, happy or you're unhappy, what's the difference? Because you know grateful for your partner. This meaning you know committed, meaning that your relationship is dying, not growing. Passion comes from element of uncertainty and even discomfort. If you want to experience the fullness of passion, you need to step up out of your comfort zone and take some risks. Which risks have you been avoiding in your relationship? I can say because people, you always think when you two person together, always you have conflict, always you have a tough time, always you have so many things you have to let go. But when you're grateful for your partner, okay, this last time, when sometimes they say, oh, when I have that, I really want to share this point with you, because last time the one girl, she came to see me, they say, when I see my husband, I'm really angry with my husband. I couldn't control my anger. She said that. I can say, I say next time, because why you're angry? Because you're not grateful. I say, when you're angry with your husband, so you think about, just think about 5 good things about your husband. Your anger will disappear. Then she phoned me next day. She said, I wasn't angry with my husband when he came last night. When he came home, when I look at his eyes, I think 5 things I'm really grateful for the person. She said to me, he provides safety, safe, look after me, look after my kids. He work for me, then he can bring the money for me, then he can give me comfort. She said, after that, I won't angry with my husband. You understand? When you have stress, you have conflict, just think about 5 things or 2 things you're really grateful for your partner. Now, when we just go to some little meditations, these meditations really help you. Okay, I can say these meditations really help you in the relationship. Then you can understand your partner's good things and your good things. Now I just little request, big request to you. Sit down and close eyes. Close eyes, just focus on your breathing. This meditation puts you in touch with your heartfelt inner strength. Close eyes, focus your breathing. 3 times breathing. Time breathing. Whenever you feel overwhelmed with feeling and thoughts, this simple meditation can put through complication and anxieties and remove you of what matters most of you. When you feel tired, when you feel stressful, when you have conflict with your partner, when you have so many thoughts in your head, you don't know how to release them, do this meditation. Breathe into your heart and feel its power. Feel your heart. Maybe now this time your heart beats so fast, just get slow and slow and slow. Slow your breathing. Feel your heartbeat. It's going to be slow and slow. Think of a moment in your life when you felt deeply connected and grateful for your partner. Now you can think of a moment in your life where you felt deeply connected and grateful for your partner. For this, think about. Think of a moment in your life when you felt deeply connected and grateful for your partner, for his or her love. Think about. Breathe deeply and close your eyes. Breathe deeply, close your eyes. If your unwanted thought come your head, you say, go away. I'm relaxing. If any unwanted thought come your head, you say, go, I'm relaxing. Feel your heart beating and breathing into your heart. Feel your heart beating and breathe into your heart. Think of a time when you felt really connected and grateful for your partner. Think of a time when you felt really connected and grateful for your partner. Think of a second time when you felt really grateful. First moment, we go to first event when you felt really connected and grateful for your partner. Think of second time when you felt really grateful, maybe more deeper. You think, wow. Think of the second time when you felt really grateful for having your partner. How do you feel? Think about the second time when you felt really grateful for having your partner. Now, think of another time when you felt grateful even more for your partner. When you felt loved by him, her. Breathe deeply into your heart and think of another time you felt connected. Maybe a sexy moment, intimacy moment, first time making love, maybe. You felt connected, maybe a sexy moment, intimacy moment. Ask yourself in this state what to do. What do I need to do to reach in and feel and connect with my partner? You will get the answer. What I need to change in my relationship. What I need to change in my relationship. My communication with, my approach, my perception, my way to talk. What I need to change. Because I want this connection. I want this love. I want this fulfillment. I want this feel loved. What I need to change. Connect with my partner to have him, her feel my inner strength and my inner love. feel it. I'm going to be silent for 2 seconds. You probably get the answer. What do I need to do to reach in and feel and connect with my partner? I'm going to be silent for 2 seconds. I'm 100% sure you got the answers. I'm sure you got the answer. Say thank you to your partner. Thank you to yourself. Now you can think about 5 things you're really grateful for your partner. Think about 5 things. Think about 5 things for your partner. I'm pretty sure you got your answers. Another thing I want to say, if you want to unlock your infinite power, then you can more bring passion, love in your relationship. You can use his power to read your partner's mind, and you can be more grateful. If you want to unlock this power, you can create more love in your life. You can join our 90 days coaching program 1-to-1. Okay, now I can see that. Open your eyes and do whatever is natural. Open your eyes, stretch your body, look up and down, left and right, and smile. Let's smile. 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 Say, yes, I got my answer. Yes, I got my answer. Now we have summary. Remember that you are together because you make each other smile. Problem or obstacle that need surrounding. And while it's easy to give up, the truth is that these are the moments that will define your relationship. Listen to your partner. Discover the needs they value the most and fulfill them. When you understand that, giving a secret to a fulfilling relationship, you will put constant work into how to communicate with your partner in a way they can understand. They can understand what you think. Then you have a fulfillment, you have a love, and you're going to be more strong spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Well done. Now is ours. Hopefully you got your answers. You get so many strategies how to communicate with your partner. Tomorrow we're going to see another skill, 5, hardness, courage, and embrace honestly. We're going to discover this skill tomorrow. It's number 8. It's number day 8. Skill 5, hardness, courage, and embrace honestly. What do you think? I feel so happy because I shared the knowledge with you, and I'm sure you got your answers and you figure out how you can fix your problem, how you can bring more fulfillment, love in your relationship. Today, you understood your communication way and your partner's communication way, and you understood today love language, your and your partner's love language. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. I love this journey with you. Thank you. And I'm so blessed I'm part of your life. I'm so blessed I'm sharing this knowledge with you. Thank you.